Alright everyone, so I came across this post here in the Aion forum where you can see here how the evasion actually works, and it seems to be a very simple relationship. Essentially, you have your evasion, which will be given by this defense stat, and then you subtract the accuracy of whoever is attacking you and divide it by 10. So that number, it's actually 1% of chance to evade an attack, and that will have a cap of 30%. You can actually visualize in the following way. So if your evasion minus the accuracy is smaller than 0, then your evasion rate is 0, so you'll never evade anything. And then as soon as your evasion gets higher than the accuracy, you start seeing a small percent of chance to evade an attack, and that goes linearly up to 30%, where again, it doesn't matter if you have more evasion, you will always be capped at 30%. So the question is this actually true? To find it out, I set up my my Aion private server, in which I have this assassin here, where I keep it with a fixed amount of accuracy, so it's 1850, and then I let it attack this ranger, and it will attack it for 5 minutes, and then every time I will increase the evasion of the ranger, and then calculate how many attacks landed and how many evasions happened, and from there I can estimate the percentage of evasion. So in the blue line you have the curve I showed you before, so that's the theoretical curve. And in the red line, you have the experimental curve. So for example, here the delta between evasion and accuracy was minus 163. So that means it's a very low evasion, and essentially nothing. You evaded no attack. So as your evasion goes higher, at some point at 61, minus 61, you start to see something happening. So maybe few evasions happen here, and then a little bit below 0, minus 27, and then to 7, somewhere between 3% of evasion, and then it increases somewhat linearly with the difference, which seems to be corroborating this theoretical curve. And you can see here, when you get higher than 300 difference, you will be capped at 30%. So there is this point here, which is only 23, but I think that's normal given the nature of the random chance of evading. This is perfectly normal. So at the end of the day, this point should be somewhere here, and I think the curve is indeed capping at 30%. And it's just a little bit smoother than this one, so perhaps somewhat a sigmoid function or something of that nature. But at the end of the day, the conclusion is simple. This equation, this relationship holds, and in a practical device, if you want to evade attack, you just calculate what is the average accuracy of someone attacking you, and you should have 300 evasion, more than that. So let's say someone with 2200 accuracy, you need 2500, a little bit less maybe, but yeah. So yeah, that's what I want to show today. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time. Bye bye.